your overriding emotion at this moment?
Minor disappointment, because I thought I, at some point, have a very promising position, but I didn't quite see exactly which moment I had something very good. I mean, I assumed there were more dangerous options along the way.
A bit of relief, obviously, since this was it was a tough game, and he was the one who had all the chances. Yeah, I'm happy to have survived it, for sure.
Is there perhaps one moment when your bit of regret comes in?
No, I just don't know exactly. I mean, there were so many moments when I had different options. I mean, I think c5 is correct, and after dc5, rook e1 felt a bit strange to me, because I thought he'll play bishop f6, and then in a lot of lines he gets g4 f3, and I really would prefer to have this covered.
A lot of us were surprised that you kind of put the brakes on for a moment with h3. What was your thinking there?
Yeah, maybe I should go for queen h5, bishop g6, queen h6. Probably that was a better option. I couldn't quite make it work, and I underestimated queen e8. So
maybe there were other options, but for sure this was the moment that I was most worried. I was expecting c5, rook d. There were other options, but I thought this was always the main line, and here I was quite concerned about queen h5. I felt like after knight c4, g4, it should be working for me, but queen h5, and then I would probably have to go bishop g6, queen h6, rook f7, knight c4, bishop f8, and queen h3, and it was very hard for me to...
Maybe queen c8 here? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought about queen c8, but even after trade, it felt kind of uncomfortable. Maybe not. Maybe actually knight e5 immediately, and not to take on c8. Okay, it's obviously not clear. I mean, this felt like a dangerous moment to me.
Well, does it feel like a kind of boost, Magnus, to survive this game? And for you, Fabiano, does it feel like missing a penalty, or was it that bad?
I don't think the position ever was quite like that. Of course, I had some chances, but it's not like it's always going to work out, and just because you put some pressure on Magnus doesn't mean that he collapses or anything. So yeah, I had some chances. I don't know how serious they were, but it definitely wasn't like missing a penalty.
No. Mind you, you are in England. We miss penalties very easily, but no.
Yeah, it's important to try and keep calm, obviously. You need a clear head and to play good moves still. So.
The question for Fabiano. How early in your long think did you decide you wanted to play c5, and how much of that long think was trying to calculate everything?
I actually didn't even consider another move besides c5, but I still thought I should think about it before playing it. I was really trying to make d6 work. I don't know why, but it felt very natural. And
question to Magnus. We have compared this match with the football today. Are you hoping for extra time?
I mean, I'm gonna. If it gets to that, I'm gonna take it. And there's a lot of chess to be played. And before we may come to that time, we both have 2 white games each. And as for today, I'm obviously happy with the draw with the black pieces, and also kind of dangerous position. That's because it's a good result in general, not because it gets me closer to playoff.
Magnus, did it touch your mind around the queen h5 that around the same time you were behind in the last championship?
I mean, I did lose the 8th game last time out, but it was... I mean, Sergei played well, but that was to a much larger degree an own goal. I thought my position was dangerous, obviously, and the time situation wasn't great either, but I couldn't see a good way to deviate. That was the main issue, so I just had to go for the sharp line and hope for the best.
A question to both players. You seem annoyed by some sound in the middle of the game. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know, something turned on in the playing hall. It was some sort of microphone, and we heard something. I don't think it was from the audience. It was something turned on there. We didn't actually hear anything.
There were no moves, at least, as far as I know.
Okay.
Obviously, that's unacceptable.
How long did that last?
Not very long, fortunately. I mean, this is not something we should take in public in general. But, I mean, the organizers, I'm sure they are aware and they will fix it.
Magnus, how satisfied are you with your team's preparation?
My team are they're working their asses off, and I'm very happy with them. It's just up to me to play.